Hey, I'm Gavin and welcome to my workshop. This is my Ryobi 305mm miter saw. It's great for cutting lengths of timber down to size, great for cutting miters and angles into your timber, and it's also really good for cutting through really thick bits of timber all in the one go without having to muck around with manoeuvring it. This is the wall of my hand tool collection. I've got things from squares, hammers, scissors, pliers, mallets, saws, including breathing and hearing protection, various different clamps and levels. Over here I've got my mechanical tools for working on my car, battery powered miter saw and little air compressor. I've got some more hand tools in the drawer here, my big air compressor over here. And then in this cabinet I've got my drills, some more saws, angle grinder, sanding accessories, nailers, router, and various other little bits and pieces that I use for building things on a day-to-day basis. My mechanical tools have got things like spanners, screwdrivers, wrenches, ratchets, various different bits and pieces for working on cars or anything mechanical in the house. In these drawers I've got some screws for my Kreg jigs. I've got the Kreg jigs themselves. And then in this drawer I've got my hand planes. In the top drawer I've got some various different tool belts and accessories. Over here I've got my Ryobi thickness planer. It's great for thinning timbers down to the correct thickness for anything that you might be working on. And then below that I've got my two power planes, so they're good for getting rid of a lot of material that the hand planes are a bit too slow for. Behind my thickness planer and other planes I've got my Carvatec dust collector, and without this my workshop would be always constantly full of sawdust. So you can see how full the waste bag is already. This is my Carvatec table saw, and it's seen a huge improvement in the accuracy of my work since upgrading from my Makita job site table saw. The adjustability in the cast iron top as well as the really solid fence have been the two main contributors to the improvement in the accuracy of my work. I have two workbenches in my workshop. They're great for two different purposes actually. The one that's closest to us is great for working on any timber or projects that require power tools or some of the hand tools to get the timber to the right size or make any cuts or anything like that. Then the one that's further away from me is great for assembly, so it's nice and flat and level, and it's got a pretty big work surface, so I can put things up there like cabinets or other bits and furniture that I'm working on and assemble them there. And up this end of the workshop next to my workbench I've got a couple of seats for relaxing on, a TV for watching anything or listening to music while I'm working, and sometimes even have a little helper come and visit as well. Then just outside the workshop door I also have my ute, which I mainly use on the weekends.